Hi everyone, I'm Sam. It's Mason Daily Games. Today is July 30th, 2026. It's Thursday, and we're going to start with Wordle number 1867 first. Alright, let's pick the starting letter. G. Okay, let's see if we can get off to a good, or maybe a great start. Should I do great? I'm pretty sure great is done before. So, let's pick another G word then, to start us off on a new streak, hopefully a longer one than the last. We've got gaff, gaily, gassy, blah blah blah. Gazer, I don't think that's gonna be a word. Giver, godly, golly. Gourd. Okay, gourd is kind of fun. It's almost like good, right? Kind of. Gourd. Gourd morning. Okay, so only the U is in the right spot, somewhere in the middle. Okay, I'll try to do a better eval this time, maybe. Perhaps something with a couple of vowels and some consonants. I could maybe try to do skim. No, not that. What's chump maybe or champ? Okay, there's an M in there, so something something blank. Okay. It's interesting. Could N in an E or some kind maybe. Flume, Flume. But trying to see any other possibilities. Y, something P P Slew. I'm gonna try flume because I can't think of good. Oh, nice! It was a 3. Okay. Well, that's a great restart. Sea of greens, pretty nice. All greens. My 140th 3 guess off. Back on 1 with my current streaks. That's great. Building it up again. Alright, so that was good. I don't know how many possible answers there were after champ, but let's take a look. Okay, today's answer is flume. Started with gourd and champ. Okay. So gourd was not bad. That one U in the middle narrowed it down to 78, so that's really good already. So champ was actually a good eval then. Oh yeah, that was excellent. I was like what? 70, 78, and then down to one guess after that. Wow, champ was really good. I was also thinking of skim. I wonder if skim would have done the same thing. Let's try that. Okay, try skim. Sorry. Oh, skim would have left me with 2 possibilities, flume or thumb. So I'm kind of glad that I went with champ in the end, and I was a champ. I was a good champ. Flume is like, isn't that a part of like what do you call it, a chimney or something? Oh, okay, it's not that. Oh no, that one is flue. That's this. Right. That's the chimney one. Sorry, I mixed up those two words. Flume is actually an inclined channel for conveying water, as for power, or a ravine or gorge of a stream running through it. I see. Flume. Is that how you say it? Flume? Flume. Like plume. Alright, very nice 3. Okay, great start. I love that. Alright, we want to connections. We're playing, is it 11:45? It is, okay. Today, 16 words slash phrases. We have juggling, carnival, dot, fair, bingo, right, pool, nose, money, good, beer pong, celebrity, Viking, mark, princess, and just. What's that? Just, I guess, just, fair, good, and right can all mean adjectives to mean the same thing, right? That could be one group, okay. Beer pong. You mean it's a game. You've got it associated with ping pong balls. Bingo associated with balls. Juggling to do with balls. Carnival. I mean, you throw the balls at some of the games, the carnival games, but don't see much there. Pool. There's snooker pool balls. There are balls in there, orbs, some kind. Games involving spherical objects. Yeah, activities maybe. Okay, hold on. Celebrity. What? Celebrity Apprentice? Celebrity. Oh, I don't know. Viking has horns. Could be a team name. Red nose, long nose. Mark. Mark dot. Hmm. Not sure what that's about. Mark and dot. Nose is nostrils, two holes. Use it to smell, sense of smell. Nosy person. Money. So I'll lock in this one first because I don't know what the rest is. Yep, virtuous. That's a great word. Celebrity, like fame. Celebrity, Family Feud. Celebrity. I don't know, game show something. Juggling. Bingo ball. Bingo machine. Bingo card. Money. Viking helmets. Princess. Princess Peach. Princess Daisy. Princess. Wait, I don't know. What's this all about? Chocolate. I'll try the activities maybe. Oh, activities in multiple balls. Okay, that was actually right. That was the green. I thought it might have been the blue actually. Okay. What's that? Viking, Nordic, thing of Valhalla, Viking gods, Viking. What's that? Viking helmets. Viking row. Viking. Is it symbolized for something? Nose. I cannot see what these things have to do. Money heist. Carnival. Is it fair? Money. Green. Cash. Notes. What is this? Mark and dot I can see as being similar things. And I don't see how the rest is going to go. Princess and the P. I wonder. Oof. .com. Mark is person's name. Mark Zuckerberg. Some money, celebrity, things you could have, but don't see it with the rest. Hello world? Nose. Piercing. Beauty mark. Beauty, no. Hello princess. Pageant, no. Money. Old money, new money. Fun fair, county fair. Circus. Celebrity. Famous celebrity. Celebrity fitness. Red nose. What, red something? Red. Or things people associate with clouds? No things. Blue and purple. Okay, trivia. And then it's sort of almost talking language. Not always, but usually. Princesses, they wear crowns, they wear nice dresses. Vikings, they carry what? Weapons, wear helmets. Yeah, but there's two are people, but celebrity is a person. Mark might be a person. Don't know that one. The Vikings wear masks, carnival, costumes. I am stuck here. Ooh, I haven't been stuck like this in a while. Can't really see what this is about. I could just go with vibes and go for the people first, but I don't think that's gonna be very good. It's a celebrity. I don't think so. One away. Funny how that works, but I don't even know why it's one away. Um. Okay. Dot on the nose. Oh, on the money, on the mark, on the nose, on the dot, on the something, on the to be precise. Oh, okay, that's one. But this one, I have no idea what that is about. Cruise lines. Oh, I was never gonna get that. Okay, let's look at the overall answers together. Yellow group was very good, just red rituals. That was pretty easy. You got that one relatively quickly, and then difference multiple balls. So beer pong, they use ping pong balls. Yeah, they use that to like you throw the ball into those empty red beer cups, plastic red cups, and then yeah, start going. And I think there's beer in the cups, and where the ball lands, you've got to drink the beer or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how they decide the winner. I don't really know the rules, but I've seen it in enough movies to vaguely know what the game is like, what it entails with balls. But I think if you don't, even if you don't know the game, the idea of that the second word is pong, I think gives you a general idea just of what the game is about. Bingo, of course, you've got the bingo balls as well, actually, in the one like bingo cage, little metal cage. You're gonna move the lever around so that you sort of roll the balls around, and then you pick them out, and then you set the card, strike the numbers. Meanwhile, everybody's on bingo. I don't know why I'm explaining that, but juggling, yeah. Okay, that rules involves usually balls, but they do juggle other things, but they do balls. Typically three, sometimes they'll add more. Pool, they've got the pool balls as well, the striped set of balls. And then the one, that was a hard one for me to see. I was struggling with that until I was like, I don't know why I think I was doing, was it on the dot first or something? I can't remember which was the one that I can't remember which one was one I said out loud that suddenly, oh, a light bulb went over my head, and I was like, oh, okay, so on the dot. I know the phrase more like on your marks, but that's more of like that's racing. It's not that, but anyway, it's close enough that my brain could see it. But anyway, it's on the mark. You're on the mark, or on the money, or on the nose. Basically, to be precise, you're accurate. Yeah, right. And then cruise lines. I've heard of Princess actually, it's cruise line, but I've not heard of Carnival, Celebrity, or Viking. Didn't know there was cruise lines. Maybe there's more of an American cruise thing, possibly. So that one I was never gonna get. So luckily, the other three were gettable. Although the purple was quite hard for me personally to see. So I'm gonna say this could be. I'm gonna say this is three. I'm gonna say it's a three. So I feel like that blue is quite hard. Personally, I think that's hard. But so I'm gonna say three, but maybe it's gonna be two. I don't know. But I'm gonna go with three for now. Alright, let's move on to today's bonus game. So this is a game that I found on Playlin, and it's called apparently spent 8 seconds. I actually didn't even start. Maybe I pressed it by mistake, but anyway. This is a game called Lazy River. Once you see the game, it'll be very familiar if you've played along with me on Thinky Daily. So you'll see that this is very similar if we've done those like path games, right? So we're playing the July 30th. So let's go. Okay, so let's go. 2 stars, two puzzle pieces out of five. Have we seen that before, right? So that's very familiar. I don't know if they were relevant at all, but okay, let's start. Oh wait, the timer is already going. Okay, so where's the start and how do I get out? Hold on, info. Draw a single continuous loop that flows through every cell. So I can start anywhere I want. Right? I just have to single continuous loop. Okay, so that is a little bit trickier because I can start anywhere. Tap to mark an X where you know the loop won't flow. Okay. Don't know where that's gonna be. That's kind of confusing me. Okay, so let's try this first. Because I naturally, my eye goes there, so I'm gonna try that, see if that is good. I could do like that. Oops, sorry. Okay. Okay. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay. Undo. No, but I'd have to go up here's the thing, right? No, I can't do that, but let's well that means this part's gonna be a little bit trickier, actually. Yes. No, but I can okay, I have to get out one continuous loop. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I should. How do I refresh? Can I refresh it? No, it just goes back. Do like that. Okay, maybe. This part is tricky. This part already. How do I do that so that I can get? That means it has to be something like this, I think. So maybe like that. Something like this could be. No, I can't because I'd have to go in through there. So I think I can't. Oh, but I'd have to go through here because. Oh, hold on. Wait, what does it say? Okay. It has to be just one continuous loop. Doesn't matter where I. Well, it does matter, but also. Oof. Because I'd have to go up there. This is harder than I thought. This is 2 puzzles, but I'm doing the route incorrectly. So, hold on. Might not be. We might not have enough time to do that. Maybe I'd have to go down here. Maybe. Oh no, that's not right. I think something like that. Maybe. No, that's not what we do. Okay. So okay, these cells are right. All right, good to know that. Okay, so these cells, everything must go like that. Okay, that bit is incorrect. That means I think it's gonna be like that. Okay, I see. So I do that. That's it. That means I think this is gonna be like this. Something like that. Try this. That could be something so far. Interesting. No, that's not good. It should be something like that. Yeah, that's much better, I think. Oh no, I can't do that. That's okay. How do I do this? I'm on two ends right now. Let's check. Ah, okay, this one is interesting. Oh, okay. Is that right? There's no errors here. Oh, okay, I see. I had to use quite a couple of checks again. 9 hints and checks. So that's not great. But I like that what's different, um, about this and like the normal things that I do is that there's no set sort of like well they don't show you a starting point and exit because there is none. It's just supposed to be one loop. So that's the difference. There's no end or exit. It's just how do you draw them so that it's a loop that doesn't break apart. So that's the difference. One and then one thing I like is that the checks are really good. They just show you which segments and then you can revisit that and that's great. I found that very helpful. At least I'm not spending forever. I just spent like 7 minutes, so that was okay. I was spending like ages, like half an hour, just trying to figure out. I keep getting the spaces wrong. So at least I got most of the sections quite okay. I think I was about like 60-70% correct. And then I had to use hints for the 30-40% of the time. So that's okay. I mean, I'm happy that at least I got it. And it's a beautiful graphic. It's very nice. It's once you've got it right, they've got these beautiful sort of sunbeams coming out. That's just great. All right, I'll leave a link to Lazy River and you can try and try it yourself. And yeah, let me know how you get along with that one. Okay, let's look at the comments from yesterday's video. Right, we've got 8 minutes left, so we're good on time. Edward, you did tread, plans, lapel, gable, value, and valve. Oh, you were a close one too with 6, but you survived. You said oof, and I thought I had a rough day. Yeah, you were okay, right? I mean, suddenly you saw somebody else. Well, you me. Yeah. I certainly played no better than you, just a wee bit luckier, indeed. But, still, I think you've got some skill. My two moments, like whoa moments, I don't know how to describe that emoji, but shock face moments, came on turns 4 and 5. With 6 minutes remaining after my third turn, all I saw were Gable, Fable, and Eagle. I was confident the last two were past answers. Wow, I was right. So it had to be Gable. It had to be right. Once the shock wore off, I was certain it was down to value. Then the panic sets in because if I was ready for twice, what else might I have missed? Right. I was like thinking, oh my gosh, you must be sweating after value was not. I mean, right after like lapel and then Gable, and you're like, gosh, what's it gonna be? Right. He said I was fortunate enough that my mistakes eliminated 5 of the 6. I have no idea what my sixth option was earlier. It was crazy that the letter, uh, the star, I'm guessing it's the S, ended up biting you in the ASS. Asterisk. With 2020 hindsight, it seems strange that you waited till the last turn for getting an S into play. Wordle employing the old look over there trick on you. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like the reason why I didn't put in the S early on is that sometimes I'm just so caught up in the fact that you know, words will never end in an S. So that's why I don't really test for this. Even though, of course, S appears everywhere else too, and it's a very common letter, right? You would think that I would have gone for it earlier, but it just didn't cross my mind. Incredible, right? I probably should have done that way earlier, but I unfortunately did. So that was silly of me. Character's difficulty 3 out of 5. Not quite as easy as you thought. Yeah, I'm surprised too. The main mistake was the inclusion of white in the nondescript connection. Right. Okay, I guess so, but I mean, I don't know. When I was thinking of like, don't know. I mean, yeah, there's some that would try the chalk probe in the white, sort of like the same white colors, but then, so I think that people would do that too. But in the nondescript section, I, I guess, yeah, white can also mean that, but I felt the other words were stronger, so that's why I think I wasn't so fooled, but into putting white there. Yeah, no rainbow red herring, unless you agree with the less than 1% of players that put nail with the 3 other white things. Oh, they meant like finger, sure, the bottom part of the fingernail, but that is really a stretch. Yeah, it is, because I don't really associate nails with that color. They're more like, I want to say like light pink. Well, in my hands anyway, light pink based on the color of my nail beds. Is that what you call them? Nail beds? I don't think of that, but yeah. For 18 words, you did 17 out of 18, 17 really good scores. Only one incorrect answer, or one you were out of time for. Other than me getting youngest on the first puzzle, for you also made remarkably similar results. We both spent more time worrying about the timer than deciphering neither, and I don't see a scenario where I would get that last word in it a lot of time. Yeah, scenario was rough. Youngest was actually okay. I feel like I should have gotten that one, but I missed it, so that was annoying. And yeah, neither was, yeah, it was funny. rough on this one because I feel like the way that the letters are arranged, the EI and then ER, the ending is common. EITH right in the middle is quite odd, right? I don't think there are many words that have this um particular spelling. So that's why I just couldn't see where the letters could go. I didn't think to put maybe get the U in the end. What is gonna be in the front? Just couldn't see it, yeah. Clary did 18 words challenge as well. You scored 16 on 18 for the first one, and that was top 3% of players today. You said I felt like I really messed up. I thought I saw I was in top 3% of lol, and then I got the same ones as you. Woohoo! I know, right? Because I also was like, oh man, I got 2 incorrect. Everybody's awesome. I did terribly, but actually be quite good. You said I got the same as you for the other one as well. Scenario is very tricky, indeed. Stressful, but like in a good way. Yeah, I kind of like. I mean, like I feel like it is stressful, but it's also fun sometimes to be pushed in that way. And since majority of the words we can get them, I feel like it's not as frustrating. If every word was as tough as neither or scenario, and that was like 30 seconds for each one, I think I would be far less pleased with that, and I wouldn't play that as often. So I like that it has a nice payoff between easy words, medium, and then challenge, right? So that's I think it's quite good. They have about 2 to 4 hard words, and then the other 14 or so are easy to medium difficulty. I mean, for the average person anyway. All right, let me know for Wordle connections and Lazy River. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.